Thiruvananthapuram, the capital of the southern Indian state of Kerala. This is where Ismail Badusha lives. The 59-year-old has plenty of time for his family ever since he quit his job in Saudi Arabia last year and returned home. Ismail left to work in the Gulf when he was 18, moving from Oman and Abu Dhabi to Saudi Arabia, working on oil rigs, cutting fiberglass sheets and doing clerical work. The pay was good. He used to send home about 10,000 rupees or 135 euros each month, helping put his daughters through college. But Ismail was forced to leave. With the Saudi economy cooling in recent years, the construction industry where he worked was particularly hard hit. The work conditions became increasingly worse. My employer began cutting my salary. I sometimes didn't get paid at all. My colleagues were laid off. I was made to work 13 to 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. It was unbearable. I finally decided to come back. The money that Ismail sent back from the Gulf has helped his family build this house. Others, however, have not been so fortunate. Abu Shoman Naushad struggles to make ends meet as a mason in the city, making rings for wells. Naushad spent 8 years in Saudi Arabia. He was promised a construction job there, but ended up as a laborer on a farm. The work, he says, was backbreaking, and that 12 hours a day. He was housed in a crowded camp. He developed skin infections because of the pesticides he was handling. And a chunk of his monthly salary, about 80 euros, was pocketed by the agent who got him the job. Naushad says he could no longer put up with the abuse after one particular incident. My employer heard from my family that my mother was dying of cancer, but he didn't tell me because he didn't want me to stop working. When I found out, I wanted to go home right away, but I couldn't afford the flight tickets. My employer refused to help. My mother finally died in India, and I couldn't be there with her. It was the worst time of my life. It's not an uncommon story in Kerala. More than 2 million people from the southern state have migrated abroad, most of them to Gulf nations. And the economic downturn in Saudi Arabia has seen many return in recent years.